So in terms of your, again, analysis, the first prong being whether there was a justification for the detention, the second prong being the level of resistance exhibited by the suspect, correct?
Yes.
What's the third prong?
What the officer did to overcome that resistance. So if somebody pulls away from you and they're actively resisting, does the officer pull out their baton and strike them in the head? That to me would be excessive.
Okay.
So was the officer's use of force proportionate to the level of resistance demonstrated by the suspect?
Objectively reasonable, correct?
Yes.
All right. So in terms of your three-part analysis, did you apply that analysis to this case?
I did.
In your opinion, was this a use of deadly force?
It was not.
Can you explain that?
So I'll give you an example that I used to teach my academy classes. So officers respond to a domestic violence situation, and the suspect is still there, and he fights with he fights with the officers, and the officers are justified in using a taser to overcome this person's non-compliance. They tase the individual, and the individual falls to the ground, strikes their head, and dies. So that isn't an incident of deadly force. That's an incident of an accidental death. And in my review, I would look to see whether the suspect's resistance to justify the use of the taser was objectively reasonable.